Hi guys, I would like to greet you and congratulate you because you are the pioneers who are helping ground 5D on planet Earth. So today's topic is going to be an answer to a question regarding the 3D physical reunion of twin flames. Okay. First I would like to clarify one concept, okay, and that is the terms which are used, okay. 3D physical reunion, there is something wrong with this term, okay. I don't think 3D is the right term, okay, because 3D refers to third dimension, okay, which is the matrix level, okay, which is that level of consciousness, and union does not happen in third dimensional consciousness, and it doesn't even happen in third density, okay. So now there are two terms, okay, there are two terms, okay. What are these terms? So the first term is dimension, the second term is density, okay. Density refers to the physical vibration of the particles, okay, how dense that plane is, how dense that vibration is, okay. And dimension refers to the level of consciousness at which the consciousness functions, okay. So the difference is the physical objects, material objects, their density, that refers to density, and dimension refers to the level of consciousness of the beings that exist there, people or beings, okay. So having explained that, having clarified these two concepts of density and dimension, we can talk further now about third dimension or fifth dimension. See, for the twin flame reunion to happen, the Merkaba has to be complete, okay. And if it doesn't require this kind of union, then at least the third eye should be balanced, okay. What do I mean? I mean that some twin flame pairs reunite after a certain degree of karma is gone and the third eye is balanced, okay. Even if their Merkaba is not activated, even if their 12 chakra system is not activated, they come into union uh, at the level of the third eye, okay. But then there are some twin flames, usually star seeds, usually ascended masters. For them to come into union, it is very important for the 12 chakra system to get activated and the entire Merkaba to be balanced. Okay, entire Merkaba to be embodied. Okay, and what is the Merkaba? Merkaba is an ascension vehicle. Merkaba is your soul itself. Okay, there is no distinction between the soul and the Merkaba. Okay, Merkaba and the soul are one and the same thing. Okay, so I have observed some twin flame pairs. Okay, they don't have much karma. Okay, their chakras are pretty cleared and balanced. Okay, and their kundalini is awakened, although it is not staying raised in the crown chakra, it is awakened, and a lot of the karma is cleared, and like third eye is balanced, okay. And when third eye gets balanced, that's the time they come into union. So there are different pairs, guys. You cannot just put twin flames in one category, and you cannot just make one rule book for twin flames, okay, because this is uh, a new area where we are exploring spirituality. This is a new area because we are finding out that there are different twin flame pairs, there are different stages through which they go on. Like, my union didn't follow the typical stage because I am in a matrix and spiritual twin flame connection, and we didn't even have the bubble phase, okay. I mean, it was just an online meeting, and he was running from the start. The moment he saw me, there was a reaction. I don't think his Kundalini was awakened, but he knew that I was his twin because we look very alike, okay. We look very alike, and any third party that sees me and sees him can clearly tell. So Anyway, so coming back to the term 5D union and 3D union, okay, I think we should use the term 5D physical reunion, okay, because the reunion happens first of all at fifth dimensional consciousness, and secondly the reunion happens at fourth density. Okay, the density is different. Okay, so you have third density, you have lower 3D density, then you have fourth density, and then you have fifth density. Fifth density is like uh, it's highly a very high state. Okay, a very high state, and it is not, it is physical. See, when we ask about is a reality physical, if you are at that level it appears physical to you. Okay, of course you can shift in and out of dimensions, you have all the siddhis, you don't need to eat food and things like that at in fifth dimension and above. But what is happening is we are embodying a Markaba, we are embodying a soul, we are going through the entire light body process which takes years, okay? And the physical system changes, okay? The the complete physical system changes, okay? Because I have Capricorn in the 8th house. This means the structural changes, okay? The structure is constantly in change because 8th house denotes change and transformation. Okay, so it is a lifetime of embodying the light body and ascension, but at a certain point the union happens but the change continues. Okay, the change continues. So first of all let us call it 5D physical reunion, because nobody gets reunited in the matrix, guys. Nobody gets reunited in the matrix. Okay, so then, okay, coming to the channeled message now. Now when I asked the question, okay, will the 3D physical reunion happen for myself personally? Okay, I didn't ask for the collective or anything, because there is no such thing as asking for the collective. I don't resonate kind of with collectives, because there are different collectives, and which collective are you talking about? Okay, so you have to number the collective A, this is the message, collective B, this is the message. Anyway, so I asked about my personal reunion, and the message that I got was about Paramhamsa Yogananda. Okay, and suddenly he showed up in my consciousness. Okay, and what he had written in his book showed up in my consciousness. Okay, and he had written for every true man and woman who walks the way of the Lord. You know, his language a little bit different, influenced by the Christianity at that time, although he was a yogi and he was a Hindu, but he had a lot of Western influence in his speech and his language. Then that was because he had to travel the West, right? He had to take Hinduism to the West, and he introduced a kind of a neo Christianity. Okay, he has two books on the theme of Christ, which is known as the second coming of Christ, in which he tells the truth about what the second coming of Christ is, which is the descent of Christ consciousness, where everybody will be a Christ. You know, there won't be one person whom they can target and kill and end it. This is the beginning, it's not the end. So the message that I received was, he went on further to say in his book that when a soul is not motivated by lust, okay, that means he's talking about a sexual impulse that is free from trauma. So he's talking about a very high stage. Okay, and he says that before consciousness fell, people existed in union with their twin flames. Okay, so what he's saying is, at 5D and the third eye level, okay, when you attain singularity, when you attain non-duality in your being, in your entire system, and there is no lust. Okay, as in there is no, see, when there is lust, I'll tell you, the sexual energy flows out of the sacral. When the lust ends, the sexual energy goes to the crown, and as it goes to the crown, there are orgasms in every chakra. Okay, and you are anyways in the state of samadhi, meaning your energy is flowing to the crown, which is divine. But when you are engaging in a beautiful sexual union, the energy just shoots to the crown, and it goes back down to the root, and then it goes up to the crown and goes back down to the root, and the energy keeps building. It doesn't leak out of your groin. That is lust based sex, that is trauma based sex, that is 3D sex, and a lot of people comment there. And I don't want to judge you guys, I really don't want to judge you. The sexual experience that we've had in 3D is great, but that is all you know. Once you know something better, once you know something higher, then why would you want that, So I'm telling you because I have experienced something higher, I have experienced something better, I have experienced something that is otherworldly. It's like it cannot be compared to the 3D version of sex, not at all. Because when you engage in 5D sex, the entire reality changes around you. You don't feel like you are part of the normal world. Everything changes around you. Your state of consciousness changes. It's very, very hard to describe. It's like you are not in this dimension. Okay, so that is because the energy is not leaking, guys. See, when the soul merge happens, your energetic field becomes sovereign. In a state where the energy is not leaking from your chakras, where the toroidal flow is activated, you need to experience that. And having a sexual experience in that state, how you can compare it to 3D sex? And all those comments, I respect your experiences, but that is a different version of life and sex. That's a different version. This is fifth dimensional sexuality we're talking about. People who study white tantra know about this. Okay, so anyway, let's come back to the channeling. So when I asked whether the 3D reunion will happen, I got the answer that for every true man and woman who like followed the path of the Lord, there existed a twin flame. That means if you walk the spiritual path, if you stay aligned to the soul, you will meet your twin flame. Okay, and then it went on to say that if you can attain the state of singularity, of non-duality, of 5D, fifth dimension, okay, then the reunion is inevitable. Guys, you'll ask me about the reunion, but do you ask me about how to attain uh, the singularity, the non-duality? Okay, how to you know heal the Markaba spin, make the Markaba whole, rectify the Markaba? Because what you see outside is just a Maya illusion. Okay, your entire twin's behavior, his relationship status, everything, his health status, his money status, his business status, everything is a Maya matrix. It's a net, it's an illusion net that is being projected out of your third eye. And the region between the third eye and the crown chakra, okay, that region contains the karmic storehouse, okay, the karmic imprints, okay, all that karmic stuff, okay, exists between the third eye and the crown chakra, the pituitary gland, pineal gland, and the pituitary gland. There is a center in the brain. It is called the corpus callosum. So that changes, that unites. It's quite a big area in the brain if you look at the human brain, and that reunites, and then the pineal gland comes into its original form, starts activating, and the third eye opens. But first the heart heals. Once all the heart chakra karma is gone, you are in 5D. Once the kundalini stays risen in the heart chakra, you are in 5D. But really, Kundalini doesn't stay risen until the third eye is healed. Okay, it really stays risen after all the karma is gone and the 60-70 merge happens, and then it flows to the third eye, and from the third eye to the crown, and then it flows back down into your system. So you have to know the technical aspects of reunion. This is not a fairy tale, this is a technical tale. This is a technical tale. You have to be an alchemist. You have to be an alchemist, guys. So the answer is very clear. Okay, if you can attain fifth dimensional consciousness, your entire illusion will change. Okay, you will receive a 5D illusion. And what about those who their twin is too old, or their twin is not in this world? Okay, see, it depends on the soul contract that you come with. Some people, they come with a soul contract where their twin is married, and the twin will stay married, okay, and they will stay married to their different partner, okay. And some people come in with the soul contract where the twin is old, or the twin is no longer in this world, okay. So once you make the 5D ascension, you will be allotted a soulmate. Like if you are in a karmic relationship, that karmic relationship will end, and you will be allotted a soulmate, which is great, okay. So you are getting the soul merge first, you are getting 5D second, and you are getting a soulmate third. So you're getting three things, okay. And out of all these things, I think the best thing is being in that fifth dimensional grid, because in a 3D grid you have a constant energy draining experience. In a 5D grid, 90% of the time there is no energy draining experience, okay. So that is why we say cut the cords, okay, because when you cut the cords, that's when you get to 5D, okay. So will the physical reunion happen? Two reasons are there, two pointers are there. Number one, if you attain 5D, the reunion will happen. If you attain singularity, create a 60-70 merge, the reunion will happen. And second, if it is in your soul contract, the reunion will happen, okay. And another pointer that I want to give you is you will be told, you will get that intuitive feeling. See, to get all the answers, you have to come uh, quite a way on healing and balancing your chakras. Once your system is cleared and balanced and aligned in a particular way, you begin to read energies, you begin to understand things, you clearly begin to understand what is your soul contract and what is your path, okay. So you will probably be given the knowledge as to your soul contract contains the physical reunion with your twin or not, okay. Because for me, I was given signs every time that I asked the question, and sometimes I even felt guilt. The same video popped up, okay. Time that I asked the question, okay, regarding the 3D physical reunion, the same video popped up, and I was wondering, like, last time that I saw this video, it was maybe a year back or something, okay. And right now when I'm asking that question, that same video clip is showing up, that showed up when 1 year back I asked the question, okay. So this is how it works, guys. And there was no reason for that same video to show up exactly maybe 2 hours after I asked that question, because I don't ask that question regularly. I am just focused on my ascension, okay. But when I do ask the question, the answers come, okay. And yeah, so the 5D physical reunion is a reality in 5D. Okay, so it is a big challenge how you are going to reach 5D, because 5D, for 5D to be grounded in 5D, first of all, that is the twin flame mission, to ground 5D on this planet, and to ground higher dimensions on the planet, to open up the portals to higher dimensions. Okay, because we open up the portals through our soul system, through grounding a soul here. Okay, and remember one thing, there are two collectives currently. Okay, there is the new earth collective and there is the old earth collective. Okay, once you activate the 12th chakra system, okay, you ground into the new earth collective. Okay, and all, because I know that when I was grounded, when my 12th chakra system activated, when my Markaba was activated, it was like I was removed from an old structure, exactly the way Neo was removed from the pod. Okay, I was removed from that structure and I was completely planted into a new dimension, and I could feel the earth star chakra vibrating under me. Okay, so if and when, okay, you have activated your 12th chakra system, also know that you are no longer part of the old earth collective, you are part of the new earth collective. Okay, and we are grounding the new earth collective, we are making it more real, we are making it more material. Okay, so the answer is in 5D, in a state beyond fallen consciousness, in 5D, in a state of non-duality and singularity, in 5D, where all the karma is cleared and the energy is united with Shiva without any psychic cords, because psychic cords are like a prostitution of the energy. Okay, because your energy is flowing to an artificial system that is not your soul. Okay, and you are married to your soul, your energy, the shakti should flow into the structure of the soul. Okay, the soul has a structure, the structure is the chakra system and the markaba. Okay, that is the soul structure, that is the Shiva aspect. So your kundalini should not be stolen by some pimps. I'm using strong words here, but that's how I was taught. That's how I was taught. And it helped me. It helped me because that was the reality. I didn't even want to hear it. I didn't even want to I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to hear it, and there it was right in my face. It was showing up again and again, those same words, those same triggers. Okay, and those words, those triggers kept coming until I said, okay, I am no longer triggered by these words, because this is the reality. Energy is being prostituted. Okay, it is not being prostituted when you attain the 60-70 merge of the left brain and the right brain hemisphere. Okay, so you come into this merge state first, you come into singularity first, and it is a journey where the entire system is going to change. Okay, because you are embodying the light body, and if you look at the stages of the light body, there is an entire process. Okay, and I'm not saying that after you completely embody the light body and stop eating physical food or just become a vegan, at that time you will get the union. No. Okay, what I'm saying is you will get the reunion after you clear the ancestral karma and free yourself from the ancestral lineage and also the collective karma. You have to clear up all those unconscious programs. You have to make the unconscious mind conscious. You have to cut the cords. You have to activate your DNA. You have to have all the chakras cleared, balanced, and spinning. And you have to have the kundalini staying risen in your crown chakra. Okay, so now where I live, there is a beautiful temple, and today evening probably I will be going there, and I will be trying to get a photograph. Okay, so it is a small temple. I don't know who came up with this concept, but it's a very small temple. It's a new temple. It's not an ancient temple, but it is a temple where there is a statue of the Ardhanarishvara, and there is a snake, okay, a naga with 5 heads, okay, on top of the head of Shiva and Shakti. Okay, so that shows the Kundalini staying risen. That means the toroidal field is activated. Okay, and the Markaba is fully embodied. Okay, that is the 5-headed snake. Okay, that is on the head. And the normal snake that you see around the neck, or any single hair snake, or the two snakes that you see, that shows that the Kundalini is doing the work. Okay, the work is going on in progress. But the 5-hooded snake, okay, that shows the work is done. Okay, the 60-70 merge is done, and you are free from the ancestral karma. Okay, so guys, physical 5D physical reunion does happen, but first you have to come into a state of singularity, non-duality, and a open, balanced third eye. Okay, that state of soul merge. Okay, and soul merge only happens after all the ancestral karma is clear. Okay, so with this I'm going to end my video today. If you liked my video, then please give it a like, share, subscribe to my channel. If you feel guided to donate, then please donate to the channel, because I give a lot of information that is in public interest, and if you don't donate, then the energy will come back to me anyways. Okay, because there is a system where you give to the collective and then the energy comes back to you. This just goes. Okay, it just is how reality functions. Okay, so with this I will sign off now, and I will see you again next time. Bye for now.